Well, well, well. It's Friday night and I just got paid. No, not that song. Hey guys, welcome to my sewing room tonight. I am working on a project. I feel a little bit like Mr. Dress Up, where I'm like, hello, let's have arts and crafts time. Does anybody remember that show? Just me? So I have got the computer back. I think I have both camera angles working. I think I have audio working. And if you didn't notice, ooh, man, is that mic hot? Let's fix that. I'm clipping all over the place. Let's see. That should be a little bit better. So now I'm not hurting your ears. You're welcome. Um, yeah. If you didn't notice, when I was watching the intro or playing the intro, I had some nice little elevator music going. Did you guys hear that? Because it looked like you should have. So let me know in the chat if y'all heard the new jams. So found a software that I've been dying to try that allows me to play royalty-free elevator music, basically, so that I don't have to have an empty stream while I'm streaming. I can talk over top of it, just turn it on as background music, but it'll give us something to listen to when I'm in those high concentration moments. Also, it looks like somebody has a new grandbaby. They were calling it number 15, so I can't remember who that was, but whoever it was, congratulations on the new grandbabies are great. They're just like nieces and nephews because you get to love them, spoil them, and hand them right back. Isn't that right, Nicole? I see you lurking in the chat. I also see my mom is out there, really excited about that because she will be here on Tuesday. She's here. Oh, Kevin the Quilter's here. He was jamming to the jams. Love it. Hey, Kevin, how are you? What I'm working on tonight is the Ginger Quilter box from January 2023. And no, you're not missing anything. I did not put an unboxing on the channel. Let's just be real. Let's chat, shall we? With all the tech issues that I've had over the past couple of months, it's been a nightmare to record vidits and edit them. Yes, I'm not even going to go any further than that. Could I edit? Yeah. Was it difficult and extremely time consuming and made me want to pull my hair out? Yeah. So did I record and edit all the videos that I had on my plan to do? No. I did the bare minimum because that's what I needed. So I have a number of boxes that are on my shelf that not a number, it's not like I have 20. I have like 4 or 5. And 3 of them or 2 are Reb's Fab Stash. And so they've been sitting back there, and I just decided, you know what, instead of waiting to do an unboxing and then doing the project, I'm just going to sew the project. So I will show you what's in there. This is a box that shipped at the beginning of January, so y'all know what's in there already. And if you don't, sorry, I'm going to ruin the surprise, obviously, because I'm working on the project tonight. But I'm going to challenge myself tonight. I am looking at the pattern that came with the project, which I'll show you in just a minute, but it's really easy. This is something I feel like I can whip up in a few hours. So I am going to do as much of this as I can here on my live stream tonight, and then at 10 o'clock, I'm going to cut it off, just like I normally do. But then Donna from Handmade by Ying, you know she does her thing on Friday nights, and she does a Zoom where she usually has other people go live with her, and I figured, you know what? My challenge is to have this quilt top pieced before I go to bed tonight, even if that means I am up till midnight, or 1, or 2, or 6 o'clock tomorrow morning. It's going to be done, unless I fall asleep with my head firmly planted on the desk, in which case, universe wins, not me. But that's what I'm going to try to do. So after my live stream's over, I'm going to hop on her Zoom, and I will be live on her channel with her. So for those of you that don't know about Donna, just do exclamation Ying, I think, or Donna. Just do exclamation friends in the chat, and I'll tell you everybody that's a moderator for me. You can head over to her channel after this one's over. Also, while I am cutting all my fabric for the project tonight, all of my lovely moderators that are here and have their names in blue have YouTube channels of their own. And they would love it if you would check them out. Namely, I see Sean and Teresa Louise are both here. Well, I shouldn't say all of them because my mom, who is Nancy, and my sister, who is Nicole, are not YouTubers, but they are moderators. So their names are in blue. But the ones that are moderators with channels of their own would love it if you check out their content. If you do !friends, you'll get a command for each one of them. And then you can get a link with that command to their YouTube channel. And if you like what you see, the best way to tell them you like what you see is to subscribe to their channel. And then go binge watch all of their videos. Yeah. I am reading the chat as we go. Hello, Jewel. She says hello, so Becca and everyone. Let's see who else is out there. I did see somebody ask, did you get... Come on, Mary, come on. Mary said, I may join you too. It's been a long week. I could surely use some extra sewing time. I think she's talking about on Donna's live stream. Let's do it. Come on, let's all go over. That's how it works. Somebody was asking... I'm sorry, just saw Laura Kithcart. Yeah, alcohol and drugs and overtiredness are bad choo-choo when you're using machinery. I'm afraid to hear what happened. Stephanie Fulton says, good evening, everyone. I'm finally figured out how to get in the chat. Love Friday nights. I get so much accomplished. I'm so excited for you. Hello, Heidi from Buda, Texas. And before I start saying hi to everybody, again, because I will totally do that. Hey, Chris from Sew the Distance. How are you, my friend? Before I start doing that, somebody asked a question. So Beetlejuice, I saw it in the chat before I went live. Beetlejuice got his first full grooming session today. We took him to Petco. The groomer there gave him his bath, brushed his teeth, did his nails, and cut his hair. And they asked me which razor I wanted them to use. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I think it went up to 6. And I was like, oh no. So I just went with 3 because it was in the middle. And he looks so super cute. He really does. But somebody had asked, did I put a sweater on him? Because he has no fur now. He was a fluffinator. If you want to see what the before and after looks like, I do have a short on my YouTube channel. You can go on my channel, go up to shorts, and there will be a little video right there. It's also on my Instagram. You can check that out. Yes, I did get a shirt for him. I got him just a little... It's a thin t-shirt. I figured it would be enough. He wears it around the house. Need to get him a jacket probably, but it says head of security on it because the dude likes to bark. Mary said, I bet he's more adorable than he usually is. Yes, he is. Hello, Ian. Welcome to the live stream tonight, Ian. Gratefully nothing happened, Laura says. At least guns weren't on the list. Laura, be careful, please. We don't want to find out that you hurt yourself badly. So Mary Sear says, hello from Las Vegas. Karen Sharp says, hi, Becca. I just want to let you know how much I love your sewing room. Thank you, Karen. I love it too. Glennie is here. He is definitely going to need a sweater. Yeah, I think that'll be something that I do tomorrow. So tomorrow is Saturdays are usually, I spend time with the hubs. Hi, babe. Speaking of, literally right there. Spend time with the hubs. Hey, babe. We will be having a date day tomorrow afternoon, and while we're out and about, I'll probably have to swing into a Petco or a PetSmart to get him a sweater. We were just talking about Beetlejuice's new haircut. Why are you giving me that look? Is he in here? No. Is something in here from him? Go clean it up, please. He's mad at me. He left me a present. Or he loves me. He left me a present. Either way, the present needs to be cleaned up. And this is the face that I got from the husband. I dare not ask. It must not be a smelly present. I don't see it. I don't know. He may have gotten it. Whatever. He'll take care of it for me. Anywho. Becca, I was wondering how Ian is feeling. Ian is doing great. He's tested negative multiple times, and he is on the road to recovery. If not already recovered, I guess. Beetlejuice is cut in a puppy cut. That's the way I groomed my Maltese when she was alive. Yes. Is it a number 1? Oh, is it a number 2? You have a bag, so I'm guessing yes. I didn't even smell it. Oh, and he's sitting here scratching at the window like, please let me come in. No. You left a present in here. That means you're banned from the room. You're on timeout for a little bit. You screwed the pooch. The pooch screwed the pooch. Look at Chewy for a sweater. Do not get the one from Walmart. They are horrible. The sizing is all messed up on them. Got it. Anyone else see there's no love chat anymore? I don't know what that means. I don't know. Live chat, do you mean? You're in the live chat, Kathleen. Hi. Oh, they changed it. Oh, live chat has now been changed to all messages. Got it. Laura says, sorry, I have a goofy sense of humor. Oh boy. All right, so I'm going to cut 2 more strips. I have 2 more cuts to make, and then I'm going to show you what was in the Ginger Quilter box and what I'm going to be making tonight, which is just in time for Miss Karen, who literally just typed, what is Becca making? Nobody knows because I haven't showed him yet, Karen. You're right on time. I've got to figure out a way to show you this without giving you the cutting instructions on the pattern, though, so might need to be a little bit creative, but I think I know what I'm going to do. Let me just throw these over here out of the way. Are you ready? Let's do it. Okay, first I'm going to go through and show you everything that was in the Ginger Quilter box for January 2023, and then I'm just going to get to work. So here we go. We're going to go over to the multicam. Oh gosh, cross our fingers that the technology has finally been solved and this works. Let's see. Here we are. Look, it's not delayed. What? And I realized I just had this hanging out. So let me at least fold it in half. So I'm going to go through and show you everything that was in the box. The first thing that we got, let me get my keyboard out of the way since I don't really need it while I'm creating tonight. Go away, cord! Yes. The first thing that we got was a pair of fuzzy socks, and I wished I would have opened the box before I put my fuzzy socks on because I literally have fuzzy socks on right there. I love fuzzy socks. Like, favorite thing ever. Love fuzzy socks, but they do hit a point where they are no longer really super soft. And at that point, I kind of tend to stop wearing them, but I love them when they're soft and fluffy, just like this. So we got a pair of fuzzy socks. We also got a pair of all pink Starburst. I love Starburst. I love the pink ones. They're my favorite. So no, these are not to share. They are for me to eat, and I will probably eat them all in the course of tonight. Maybe not during the live stream, but before I go to bed, they will all be gone, I bet you. We also have a small spool of Aurifil thread. This is color number, oh, sorry, Metler, I apologize, Metler thread. And it is color number 1060, I think, something like that. It coordinates with our fabric nicely. I'll show that to you in a minute. We got a Notion, which is this bad boy. It is a magnetic pin cushion in the shape of a heart with 2 little dips where you can put your stuff. I've got plenty of pin cushions. I actually have one that I love. I don't need another one. So I do keep a box where I put all of the things that I get that I'm not going to keep or use myself, and I save them for giveaway. So I'll put this in my giveaway box to give away later. Not tonight, because I'm not doing a giveaway tonight. And then we also have, oh, I can show this to you. Okay. We have a pattern to make a checkerboard 9-patch quilt pattern that looks like this. It will measure 54 inches by 54 inches, and we have all of the fabric to make that. And I'm going to show you what the fabric is. I have already cut all of my fabric into strips to make this project go a little bit easier. So I have 5 strips of each one of these pieces of fabric. 1, 2, 3, 4. Fell on the floor. I want to show you what the fabric is because it's really pretty, but I'm trying to get it all stacked up. So there's cut 1, or fabric 1, multiple cuts. That's fabric 1. There are 6 pieces of fabric in the box that we got this month. There were 6 half-yard cuts, 3 lights and 3 darks to help make that checkerboard effect. Just like that. Dun, 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 dun. Dun, 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 dun. Dun, 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 dun. Da, da, da. Da, 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 da. There we go. One more right. Oh, 2. 1, 2. Like that. and like this. Somebody is going to ask, what is the fabric line? And I will tell you in just a moment. I can tell you that it is all art gallery fabric, and I believe it is all Amy Sinibaldi, and it is reading a little bit different. It looks like on my monitor, this looks like a red. It is really like a fuchsia. So the color balance is just a little bit off, but you get the general idea. The fabric line, according to the pamphlet, is custom. Custom Pink Art Gallery Bundle. The custom bundle combines the artistic genius of Amy Sinibaldi, I knew she was in here, Pat Bravo, Katie Skoog, and Patty Buscemi. So, I don't know. That's the fabric. So what we're going to do is just start making strip sets. We need some strip sets where we have dark on the outside and white in the middle, and some strip sets where we have light on the outside and dark in the middle. So dark on the outside, light in the middle, light on the outside, dark in the middle. And that's what's going to help start making our 9 patches. So I'm just going to start making sets. I'm going to set them together. But before I do that, I need to identify what my darks and my lights are. And I think these 3 over here are going to read as my dark pile, and these 3 over here are going to read as my light pile. And so I'm just going to start mixing them up before I sew them together. So I want this to be a dark. I'm going to pull 2 lights to go with it. I'll pull this one and I'll pull this one. So that's one strip set, and I'm going to put them in order. So I know I only have 1 dark. It's going to go in the middle. I'm going to put my 2 lights on either side. And now I'm going to pull one where the light is in the middle. So let's go with this one because I haven't worked with it yet. And I haven't worked with either of these. So I'll do this and I'll do this. So that'll be strip set number 2. And I'm keeping them organized just so I can see a little bit of that fabric when I set it over here, because I want to try to mix up as many of these strip sets as I possibly can. So that's 2. Louise says, you may be up very late sewing all that up tonight. That's the idea. All right. I'm going to pull a dark and this dark. So now I've got 2 darks, which means I need a light. We'll put this light right in the middle. That's pretty. I don't think you can go wrong, honestly. I'm not going to overthink the fabric placement because in the end, it's all going to end up looking scrappy. And I'm just going to trust that everything will blend together. So I've got 1 dark. Now I'm going to pull 2 lights because I pulled 2 darks last time. I just want to make sure I have an even number of light and dark strips. You know what I mean? Even number where dark is in the middle and light is in the middle. So this one dark is in the middle. This one light is in the middle. This one dark is in the middle. This one light is in the middle. So I've got 2 of each now. Let me grab another one. I love those fabric, Becca. Thank you, Nikki. The picture goes blurry, then clears up. Anybody else have the same issue? Yeah, it's probably this. Hold on. Okay. Okay. There. There. It's the camera's autofocus. It shouldn't do it anymore. What are you making? I feel like I'm just going to have to keep this out. I am working on the Ginger Quilter box from January 2023, and this is the project that I will be making tonight. Right now, I am organizing my strip sets to make this project. So we'll just keep this handy so that I can show people instead of explaining it. So this is going to be a dark. Let's go with 2 lights. We'll go with this one. Last time I had... Oh, I don't have one where this is in the middle. That's awesome. Perfect, perfect. So dark is in the middle. That's this pile over here. Now I need one with light in the middle. Put this in the middle. And This one. Doesn't matter because I've done both of them before. We'll do these two. That's 3 and 3. All right, let's do this and this for the darks, and I'll pull this one for the light. No, I don't have this one in the middle for the light. I'm not going to worry too much, but I am worrying just enough to drive myself crazy. What size is it? It will be 54 inches by 54 inches. We need a dark for the middle. This will be a good dark for the middle. 2 lights. By organizing everything like this, I'll be able to just mindlessly sew. So that's 4 and 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. All right. I have 2 darks. I just did that. We'll do these two. 2 darks. And I have this in the middle already. 1, 2, 3. Doesn't matter which one I grab because I have them all represented. That's a dark and light combination. And then this will obviously be light dark. Like that. All right. Now I have all of my strip sets combined. Since I've taken all of the thinking out of it, I get to just sew. So instead of cutting, the pattern is actually telling me to cut squares and sew squares together, but that's not what I'm going to do. I'm going to sew strip sets, and then I will subcut the strip sets. So I'm just going to make sure that when I do this, I am organizing it so that the dark is in the right place and the light is in the right place. I'm just going to sew the entire length of each of these strips. They are width of fabric, selvage to selvage. I'm just going to go all the way down using a 1/4 inch seam allowance. And I want to make sure I got my 1/4 inch measured right there correctly. And here we go. Get that scrunched over. All right. I'm going to lay that on top. This will make my pressing easy too, because I will only have to press the strip set. I won't have to press all of the little seams. What do you think? If I follow this strip piecing method, do you think I'll be able to finish this quilt top tonight? Or do you think that I am overestimating how simple this is going to be? Let me know in the live chat. Something's rattling. I'm going so fast. Oh, it's my lever for my foot. All right, there's one. I remember I said I needed to make sure that the light and the dark are in the right position. So the dark is in the middle on this one. So I'm going to turn it around and I'm going to put the light on the other side. Oh, did I run out of bobbin? I lost bobbin, chicken. And you know what I didn't do? Lined bobbins. That's what I didn't do. So I'm going to be a bad Becca. We're going to break the rules. And I'm just going to wind another bobbin. Do I have? No, I do not. Just going to wind another bobbin. This is now the 3rd bobbin I have wound without changing my needle. Just so you know. Totally fine. Totally fine. Normally I change it every 8 bobbins, but I keep running out of bobbin thread at a point where it is inconvenient for me to wind 8 more and change my needle. And this is like the 3rd time that's happened. So if I run out of bobbin thread on my next live stream, next time I run out of bobbin thread, if I don't change my needle and I wind a bobbin in front of you, call me on it. I'm only going to wind one. And Nikki said, how many hours do you have? Same amount you do. Kathleen says, wah, 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 chicken. Bobbin 1, Becca 0. Happy anniversary to Tiffany from Tiffany's Quilting Life. She and her hubby have celebrated their 8-year wedding anniversary today, and I believe they celebrated it with 2 meals out. At least that's what she said earlier. I heard Scott say earlier. So hope you guys had a wonderful day together, and you celebrate 80 more years. Okay. Okay. So I did. Boo, 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 boo. Testing, testing, testing. There we go. We got it back. This one died. Let's just go ahead and put it on the charger so that I don't have any issue. Thank you to Nicole and Tucker for texting me and letting me know that there's no sound. And sorry, I just gave Tucker away if he wasn't active in the chat. Oh, sorry about that, guys. Kathleen said, Jason, what did you do? All right, so here we go. So yes, birthdays next week. Sean has a birthday next week, and I have one a day or two after him. So he asked me a couple months ago if I would like to do a birthday collab on Saturday, my actual birthday. And of course, I said yes, because who wouldn't like to sew with Sean on a Saturday morning? Spoiler alert, nobody. Everybody wants to sew with Sean on Saturday morning. So I said yeah, and I thought that would be a lot of fun. Although I'm a little sad because I offered to send him cupcakes for his birthday or cookies or some other delicious treat. Although I didn't tell him that's what I had or I wanted to send to him. I just told him, give me your address so I can send you something. And he never did. So I guess I'll just not send him cupcakes for his birthday. or edible arrangements. It's not too late to send me your address, Sean. Send you a big pineapple bouquet. Is pineapple a big thing in Australia? Curious. Inquiring minds want to know. Also, did you guys see Sean is now an ambassador for Cotton Cuts? He's writing on the blog and he's going to be sewing village green clues on his channel. What? See ya, Judy. Mary said, send him a nothing bundt cake. Yeah, those are great. Wonder if they have them down where he is. Those are great cakes. I like the red velvet ones. And the lemon ones are good too. And all of them are good. You know what else is good? Pink Starburst. Ooh, crumble. I've actually never had a crumble cookie, Jenny. But I would take them. Ooh, Sherry's birthday is Sunday, February 5th. Woot woot. They grow in the Northeast. Awesome. Mary said, well, let me check for you. Who is Sean? Sean is in the chat as the guy who sews. He has his own YouTube channel. His name is Sean. I'm going to eat a pink one. Well, I sew my pink fabric. And I don't know if Chris from Sew the Dish. Ooh. It's so good, and I'm giving you the lip smacking sounds, and I just realized that anybody who doesn't like to hear somebody chew is probably like, oh, stop! I'm so sorry. It went down the juice went down the wrong pipe. Grammy Quilter said that fabric is yummy. May I suggest a chocolate back? The one thing I am taking care to do, making sure that I put the dark and the light in the right spot. But the other thing that I'm trying to do is press them, at least just finger press them for right now, so that the seams are going under the dark fabric. That's going to help everything nest together when I put my 9 patches together. Patty said, you have my address, Becca. I'll take some cupcakes. Deb said, my birthday is February 3rd and we are flying to Australia on February 5th. Awesome. Well, hello, Donna. Donna is working bingo, I think, tonight is what she said. So she's probably just lurking for a bit. All right. Once I have that finger pressed, I'm just going to go ahead and fold this and set it aside, and I'll hit it with an iron to really get that to lay a little bit flatter later. But my goal right now is just to get my strip sets all sewn. Oh, I need to update that so that I have Sean's command in the Streamlabs. Sorry, Sean. I'll put it there before next week. Ah! Oh, Amy gets the prize. Ding, ding, ding. Amy said, my birthday is February 4th. That's my birthday too. I don't know why I did that, but Sojo Quilty Stitchy Things. Hi, everybody. Hello. Hello, hello, hello. Let's see. Come on. It's Friday night. Just got paid. No, I didn't. It's not payday. But in the song I did, so I'll sing the song. Hello, Marie. My birthday is February 7th, says Lori. Awesome, awesome, awesome. My mom will be here next week. She's coming on Tuesday, and she's going to stay through the following Monday. And part of the reason that she's coming is, of course, for my birthday. At least that's what I'm telling myself. But the other reason why she's coming is because my daughter Zoe is having her first band concert. Yes, words are hard. She's having her first band concert on Thursday next week, February 2nd. Thursday, February 2nd. And I am a proud mama. And this was literally me earlier this evening. I'm getting set up for the live stream tonight, and I'm in here getting the cameras hooked up, and it's been a while since I've been able to use both cameras. Get everything set up, and Jason comes in the room, and Zoe's bedroom is not directly over top of me because I'm in the old garage, but it is upstairs and right next door to this room. So when she's playing her saxophone, I can hear, like, subtly in the background, I can hear her playing her sax or her violin or the piano. She's got the electric piano turned up loud enough. And she started playing the theme from Jurassic Park, and it sounded really good. For somebody who's been playing less than a year, it sounded great. And I started getting really excited, so I was like, I know that song. That's the Jurassic Park theme song. And I wasn't excited because I love the Jurassic Park movies, but rather because I remember playing that in a band concert myself. Oh gosh, I'm old. Kevin played saxophone in the band. Awesome, Kev. Yeah, I have a good friend who's a flight attendant for United. We grew up together, and he played sax in the band growing up too. His name's Glenn, and when she decided she played violin for a while, still plays it, but she was taking lessons and did it at school and everything. When she decided she wanted to switch to the saxophone, as soon as she did, like, I sent a video clip, as soon as she got the sax and pulled it out and I showed her how to make the reed vibrate and get sound coming out of the sax. I took a video clip of her and I sent it to Glenn. I was like, look. I was so excited. I was a band geek, so I'm really excited to become a band mom. Like, let's go. Let's do this. I'm ready. Let's go. All about that band mom life. Cherry says, I have 2 granddaughters born in February, the 12th and the 20th. Awesome. Diana says, I just love the colors of your fabric. What are you making? I just came on. That is what I am making. Picture is worth 1,000 words. This is using fabric and the pattern that was in the January 2023 Ginger Quilter box. I did not do an unboxing, but if you really want to see all of the items that came in the box, you can rewind to the beginning of the video and I show you everything that was in there. I'm putting this project together. This is a pattern that Natalie Pratt wrote for the box, I believe. And she hand selected 6 half-yard cuts of delicious art gallery fabric in a variety of pinks, 3 lights, 3 darks, and I am making strip sets to make this process go faster. Felice says, I played the trombone in school and also remember playing that too. Jane says, I was a band geek too back in the 70s. Our band was invited to Mardi Gras in 71. What fun. Awesome. I started out playing trumpet and then I switched to French horn. I call myself an unpracticing musician because I believe I still have the knowledge. I can read sheet music because it was ingrained into my head. I understand music theory, what I can remember of it, but I don't play a musical instrument anymore, and I haven't in years, and so I don't feel like I get to claim the musician title because I've not been active in a very long time. True story, a few years ago when Zoe got her violin and started her lessons, and she did that in 4th grade? No, 3rd grade. Towards I think 3rd grade. The end of 3rd grade, something. She started violin either 3rd grade or 4th grade. I'd have to go back and look. But she started a year before they would let her play violin at school. No, it had to have been 4th grade because it was, whatever, it doesn't matter. It was before she was allowed to play at school. I know that much. She took lessons, and then she took lessons and played at school, and then we moved down here, and she just kept up with the lessons. This is her first year actually doing band. But when she went in to get her violin, when she decided she wanted to play violin, we went in and we rented her instrument because we weren't sure if she was going to stick with it. So we didn't want to be out a ton of money to buy an expensive violin. And I may have taken advantage of their 2 months free on an instrument rental for myself and picked up a trumpet, walked out, played it twice, and then sent it back. My embouchure still exists. My breast support and embouchure are horrible, but I was able to produce sound and play a couple of scales, and then I was done. I was like, nah, I don't want to. I was like, if I have to choose how to spend my free time, I'd rather play with the fabric than the trumpet. Yeah, but I do fondly remember my band days. She's really excited to get to high school and be in the jazz band. Sean says, I played trumpet, then switched to cornet. Yeah, I know what that is. Smaller trumpet in school. Played in the city brass band for years until I moved to America. Awesome. Wrapped in Love. Hey, hot stuff. What kind of juki are you using and sewing table? I've never seen Wrapped in Love before, and hot stuff is an interesting name for me, but thank you. This is a Juki TL 2010Q, and I have it lowered into the tailor-made Quilter's Vision cabinet. I'm looking at that Wrapped in Love going, hot stuff. It's got to be somebody I know with an alternate name. Because nobody else would call me hot stuff. The sewing machine took the place of the piano, Louise says. Mary says, I was and am still a huge Tom Petty and the Heartbreakers fan, among many other great bands. I love music. And I love a cappella. That's my favorite. That's my go-to. When Glee was on, that show, I used to, except when it started getting, like, the further it got along, the less I loved it. I loved it in the beginning when it was really campy. And they were playing, like, all the 90s music. I was like, yes, sing some more, Color Me Bad, yes. But I remember I used to watch that show all the time, and I would go get the soundtrack off of iTunes for the previous week's episode and just listen to the Glee soundtrack. I didn't want to hear the original artist sing the song. I wanted to hear Glee sing it because they were doing a cappella. But when Glee was on, that's what kind of opened my eyes to, like, this whole a cappella world. Straight No Chaser, Pentatonics, lots of bands out there that I just absolutely love to listen to. Love some a cappella. Pitch Perfect, all 3 movies are great. Fat Amy, who is really Fat Patricia. If you know, then you know. She likes to do vertical running. Favorite line from Pitch Perfect is when Amy gets hit by the burrito. The boys throw the burrito out of the bus at her and it hits her. And she's like, I've been shot! I've been shot! And she's laying there with the burrito sauce on her. And then she's in the bus driving it later and it runs out of gas. And they're like, how'd you run out of gas? And she's like, well, I may have been busy being shot at. And she's like, I'll just call Bumper. And they're like, how do you have Bumper's phone number? And she does this. She's like, every time. Well, that's a thing in our house. Anytime we don't want to answer a question, we just go, And I know I'm not hitting the right pitch that she does, but oh gosh, that movie cracks me up. Love it. What are your go-to movies? Ooh, Eric Oda's in the house. What? Hello, Eric. Hello, hello, hello. Hi, Becca. I played the fife in a fife and drum jam on the West Side Irish River Club. Awesome. Craft On and So Forth. Grandson also plays alto sax in the high school marching band. Awesome, awesome, awesome. Have you ever checked out the group Home Free? They are on YouTube. No, but hopefully I will remember them to check them out later. Sometimes I feel like pulling my hair out. Oh no, Teresa, what happened? This is what I am making for anybody that's joined the live stream. This is a pattern written by Natalie Pratt from the Ginger Quilter. It accompanied all 6 half-yard cuts in these lovely shades of pinks in her January 2023 Ginger Quilter box. She likes to source her project that month for the holiday that's coming up. So in January, you usually get a project for Valentine's Day. November, you usually get a project for Christmas. That way you have time to make the project and enjoy it for that year. Back to the Future is Sean's go-to. Gatlin Brothers have an awesome acapella. Yes, they do indeed. Oh, Mary said her go-to movie is Dirty Dancing or Steel Magnolias. I love both. That's why we get along, Mary. That's why we get along. Weezer! I love that movie. I just watched it with my sister Nicole, both of them actually, a few weeks ago. Mary, I think you were here when I watched one of them. Hi, how are you today? Hi, Sheila. I am great. How are you today? Star Wars. Oh, Binding. Oh, no. I'm sorry, Teresa. Braveheart and The Princess Bride, Amy says. Those are her go-to movies. Okay, those are good ones. I haven't seen Braveheart in a long time, but we did just watch Princess Bride a while ago. Misspelled acapella. Got it, Sherry. You've Got Mail. Oh gosh, Craft On and So Forth. So You've Got Mail is a favorite between Jason and I. That is one of our favorite couple movies. We watched the heck out of that movie. Oh God, I used to be able to quote that whole thing, I feel like. For our 10th anniversary, we went to New York City. He had never been. And we took the train there because he had never ridden a train. And we did a day where we just walked to all of the landmarks that are referenced in the You've Got Mail movie. We walked to the hot dog place. We walked, oh, Grandma Straw just subscribed. Awesome. Thank you so much. We walked to the hot dog place. We walked to the place in the park. We, of course, had to walk by the shop around the corner because, hello. Yeah, it was great. It was great. What size will it be? 54 inches by 54 inches. You got it, Barb. You can be Weeza and I'll be Miss Clary. No, I don't want to be Weeza. I'd rather be Miss Clary. What do you... Wait, I guess I kind of got to be Weeza, Mary, because I got the crazy dog. Oh, Father of the Bride. I want the chipper chicken. Oh, with Steve Martin. Yeah, I love that one too. That's a good one. I love that. I like Steve Martin. He's hilarious. Him and Martin Short are great. And they have a TV series on Hulu called Only Murders in the Building. Highly recommend that show. That's another favorite that we like to watch. We've seen both seasons. And both seasons are, gosh, they are... I think they're making a 3rd season, but both of the seasons are out, so you can binge watch them both. The first season I feel like is better than the first, but they're both good. They're both good. Worth a watch. And then when you're done with that, you can hop over to Netflix and watch Wednesday. Things are bum ba ba da bum ba ba boom ba bum ba ba bum boom. Oh gosh, now I got that theme song stuck in my head, along with the modem noise from You've Got Mail. Dreams are just come true. I don't remember the words. I just have the theme stuck. The melody, if you will. You've Got Mail, always a first. A Walk in the Clouds, Sweet November, While You Were Sleeping. So many likes. Dances with the Wolves. Used to have a mood for this, and Annie Annie of Green Gables. Oh, Fool's Rush In is another good one. I don't remember Eileen. Eileen. I don't remember an Eileen in Steel Magnolias. Who is that, Nicole? Oh, Thelma and Louise is another good one. I love musicals with Doris Day. Take a whack at Weezer. Yeah. You feel like I just want to punch someone. Here, take a whack at Weezer. That's a great line. Or when Shelby's dad's walking her down the aisle and he stops and growls at Weezer. Oh, Malin, the mom. Got it. My daughter is Shelby, Kathleen says. If you have that one line, if you have nothing good to say, come sit by me. Have you ever seen Leap Year? Great movie. No, I haven't. Malin. Yeah, Malin with the brown the helmet for her brown football helmet. That's what Shelby said her hair looked like. Mr. Holland's Opus. That's a good one. Hey, Quiltessa, how are you? Aliens when I'm upset with my husband, Sherry said. 1, 2, 3. My colors are blush and bashful. Your colors are pink and pink. It looks like the church has been doused in Pepto-Bismol. Your colors are blush and bashful. They are two very distinct, different shades of pink. I can't do the accents. I'm chopping it. Somebody out there is cringing. But I can do the Blues Clues voice. That's it. There it is. There it is. There it is. What's your talent? This. What can you do really well? This. I'll make myself laugh. Oh, shoot. I'm in a good mood tonight. This is tea. I'm having some raspberry tea. Herbal tea. That's awesome. Looks like she's talking about the groom's cake. It's almost time for the Groundhog Day movie. Yes. Sweet Home Alabama. That's awesome. So Sweet Home Alabama has Reese Witherspoon in it. And several years ago, I was pregnant with Zoe. So this has been like 12, 13 years ago. I was pregnant with Zoe and I volunteered for the Easter egg roll at the White House. So I was doing, I was serving, I was a volunteer there. And I went to the volunteer area where they had the restrooms to take a restroom break. And while I was there, Reese was there with her bodyguard, publicist, whatever. She was at the event. And so I got a picture with Reese Witherspoon, and that has translated to Reese and I are best friends. We hang out all the time. Not really. Not even close. But in my head, she was very nice. She was very nice. She was very approachable. She was very kind. She took a picture with me. I almost didn't ask her. I was just kind of like sitting there staring at her like, and then I saw somebody else ask her for a picture and she was very kind and took a picture. And so then I got the courage up and I walked over. I was like, could I please have a picture with you? And I wanted it done quickly because I felt like I don't want to inconvenience her. Yeah, but she was really nice. She's very short too. Very pretty in person. What separates us from that? You guys are still quoting Steel Magnolias. What separates us from the animals is our ability to accessorize. Almost every movie Meg Ryan made. I love Meg Ryan. We do too. My husband loves rom-coms as well. So, oh, you guys look. This is a musical. This could be like the Mr. Holland's Opus fabric. Awesome. Take a whack at Weezer. I love all the quotes from Steel Magnolias. I'm thinking of the movie Notting Hill, where sister becomes best friend of Julia Roberts. I love Sweet Home Alabama. That is a good movie. My American accent is horrible, Sean said. Well, Sean, my Australian accent is horrible. So separate us from the apes is the ability to accessorize. Come on, get up there. Oh, sorry. I got excited. Never mind. Ian, if you're watching, you know exactly why I got excited. You tease. I don't think he is. I think he actually has plans tonight, but he's taking a trip to Disneyland without me. Dang it. Dreams are long, bitches come true. I would send you a bouquet of sharpened pencils. Oh, I love that movie. I think I'm going to watch it tonight when I go to bed at 6 a.m. when this quilt top is done. Hey, stop rattling. It's got a mouth on it tonight. The little knee lift is metal and it's vibrating up against the metal brace that's underneath this part of the, what is this called? Oh yes, a cabinet. I need to put some foam or something around it to silence it. I had something. Dog got a hold of it. Don't have it no mo. I don't know what we were talking about, but if it's good movies, I love Dirty Dancing. Me too. Nobody puts Baby in the corner. I did. I put Baby in the corner. Bye, Nick. Cole. Sorry. Got my cancellation email. So joined VIP again. Worked fine. Thanks, Becca. Thank you, Carol, for letting me know. Woohoo! Why am I so giddy tonight? I don't know. Maybe because things are working and I had a great week. I don't know. And look at all these strip sets I'm getting through. I'm getting through the strip sets. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Pa, 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 pa. Dreams are just a blah, blah, blah. Oh my gosh, it's stuck in I can't get it going. Oh, Ghost. So funny story with Ghost. When that movie came out, I was in junior high. And I don't remember exactly what led up to this, but I was a hormonal preteen or early teenager, and my mom had a new boyfriend, and new boyfriend wanted to take her and all the kids to see the movie Ghost at the theater, and I didn't want to go. And I think it was because I didn't like the way my hair looked that day, and I didn't want to go to the movies. So I didn't go. I didn't go see Ghost with her. I did watch it afterwards. It was okay. I never really loved it, and I don't know why. But I've seen it several times. Hi, Yolanda Hale. Miss Yolanda. Yolanda. Hello, hello, hello. Okay, this is a light. This is a dark. Okay, right. I had to think. Watch that movie when your last BF was, not the one year. I have no idea what that meant. Oh, Moonstruck. You know, I've actually never seen that movie, Diane. I need to watch that. I used to have a video store. I used to be able to tell what was in everyone. I used to have a video store. I used to be able to tell what was in everyone. Huh. My interwebs is out tonight, Buffy says, and the data plan is slow. But my movie recommendation is Harold and Maude from 1971. Very cool. I'm giddy because of the red wine I'm drinking. Not sewing, just drinking. Well, enjoy that red wine and don't spill it on the carpet. Dreams are just a dream. Bloop, 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 bloop. Oh gosh, I gotta get that song out of my head. I like any movie, and I mean any movie with Richard Gere. I could understand that one. You know, there's some movies, there's some actors and actresses out there that you're just like, okay, anything that they're in, I'm going to watch it and I'm going to love it. Even their worst ones, you're like, yep, I'd watch it again. You know who mine is? Tom Hanks. Like, I love everything Tom Hanks is in. Even the stuff that came out before Tom Hanks was really well known. Like The Money Pit. And I guess, I don't know if, what was that one, Turner and Hooch? I don't know if that was big. Big made him big. But I feel like he didn't become a serious actor. Like, I think the Toy Story movies helped him blow up, but there was Castaway made him get really big too. But there's something else that I'm forgetting that really made him take off. And I don't think it was Big. I think it was after Big. I keep wanting to say it's Castaway, but I feel like there was something else. Oh, Forrest Gump. Duh. That's what it was. Forrest Gump. I feel like he got good roles before Forrest Gump, but after Forrest Gump, he became like the A-list, I feel like. I'm with you on Tom Hanks and Robin Williams. Yeah, me too. Wilson, yes. Splash, Turner and Hooch. Dreams are nothing more than wishes, and a wish is just a dream. You wish to come true. Oh, it's called The Puppy Song. But thank you for the lyrics, because now it's stuck in my head with lyrics. Dreams are nothing more than wishes, and wishes just a dream. You wish to come true. Thomas Crown Affair, good. Philadelphia, yeah. Forrest Gump. I would say Forrest Gump first, then Philadelphia. 51st Dates on a bus returning from NYC. Never saw the ending. Bus got back before the movie ended. Oh, goodness. Yes. Good movie. Love that. I love Adam Sandler. I love Drew Barrymore. I love Adam Sandler and Drew Barrymore together. The Green Mile. That's another good one. What is on this? What happened? Is that oil? Did that come from the machine, the machete? I don't know. But you know what I do know? It's going to go in the seam allowance. It'll be fine. Doesn't come on often, but I love Long Hot Summer with Don Johnson when he was lying on the porch and calls out Noelle's name. Oh, so good. I have no idea what you're talking about, but I'll take your word for it. Saving Private Ryan, a couple of people are saying. Okay, Green Mile was a very good movie. Just saw Otto, great movie. Patrick Swayze, I loved me some Patrick Swayze growing up. I had the world's biggest crush on him. 12-year-old with the world's biggest crush on Patrick Swayze. And it was all because of Dirty Dancing. Oh, shoot. And Roadhouse. Yeah, probably movies that I should not have been watching at 12 years old, but I did. Because you can blame my mom. That's her fault. Dreams are nothing more than wishes. Oh, wishes just a dream you wish to come true. Boo, 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 boo. I love that movie. Spoiler alert, my husband loves Sex and the City. I'm not a fan. Figure that one out. Was he in Philadelphia? I don't know. I never watched Philadelphia. The Burbs. Yeah, that's another good one. That's another good one. Sleepless in Seattle was a good one. Meg Ryan was in Not Sleepless in Seattle, the other one. With Billy Crystal. You know what I'm talking about. What is that movie? Somebody's going to put it in the chat and I'll see it in a minute. Blazing Saddles. Oh, Jason loves that one. I'm waiting for that. It's my sister Alicia's favorite movie. Jason loves that movie. I've watched it a million times. It's okay. Carrie Fisher is in it. Come on, somebody put it in there. When Harry Met Sally. Yes. Yes. Thank you. When Harry Met Sally. That's right. That's the beauty of this. When I forget, you guys will figure it out for me. Wedding Singer. That's another good one. A League of Their Own. There's no crying in baseball. Oh. Oh, Denzel Washington. Yes, please. I love City of Angels, but it was so sad too. Yeah, it was. Quilting Compound. Apollo 13. It's a pretty serious movie. I want what she's I want what she's having. Yes. Hello, Bambi House. Princess Bride. As You Wish. Kate and Leopold. Yes, that's a good one. You guys are coming out. To Wong Fu. That was a good movie. I have not seen that. Why am I folding this? I'm not done with it yet. I got to put the other light on the other side. Clue. Oh, there's a blast from the 80s, right? Yeah. Interesting note. Tom Hanks said no to playing the male lead in When Harry Met Sally. In comes Billy Crystal. And then, years later, says yes to You've Got Mail with Meg Ryan. I wonder, like, if he would have said yes to that and then still got the part for You've Got Mail, would that have been like When Harry Met Sally Part 2? I'm not a big Billy Crystal fan, but I will watch him in Monsters, Inc. and When Harry Met Sally. The Long Hot Summer with Don Johnson is my all-time favorite, no matter his age. Don Johnson just has charisma. He did Sleepless in Seattle. Yes, he did. He did. He did. That's right. It wasn't as good, was it? I didn't like Sleepless in Seattle that much. It was meh. But I love You've Got Mail. What happened to Meg Ryan? Like, she used to do all the rom-coms, and I haven't seen her do anything lately. National Treasure. Oh, that's a good one. Have you all ever watched Sordid Lives, my favorite movie? No, I haven't. I've never even heard of that. City Slickers. Oh, you guys are talking about Billy Crystal movies now. A Star is Born. I need to see that. Monsters, Inc. has to be one of my favorite kid movies, but I love The Wizard of Oz and Annie. Those are good too. My wife loves Fool's Gold. On Board is a favorite for me too, yes. The new one is, the remake is not as good as the original, but they're both good. She doesn't look as good as she used to. How about Bosom Buddies? No, Meg Ryan hasn't aged well. Is that what you're saying? Meg Ryan ruined her looks by having plastic surgery. Oh, wow. How about Bosom? I read that one. New commercial with Drew Barrymore using a twist on that. I'll have what she's having. I think I saw that. I feel like I remember it. Eric said, Meg Ryan got so much surgery you don't even recognize her. Bridget Jones' Diary. I've seen all three. And I didn't see them until after the third one came out. I watched the third one with a friend in the theater. I was like, okay, I'll finally give in. And I went back and watched the other two. Ooh, you know what else I love? Mamma Mia. Mamma Mia, Mamma Mia. Here I go again, my. Ba, 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 ba. I love that movie. I like 1 and 2, but I like 1 more than 2. I love a musical. Mamma Mia, Mamma Mia. Here I go again. Hello, Shirley. Mamma Mia on Broadway. It was great. I don't like ABBA. Okay. I still like, I'm not a big ABBA fan either, but I really like the movie. Patrick Swayze, Wesley Snipes, and John Louis, I can never pronounce his name, play 3 drag queens and drive cross country for a drag queen contest, and their car breaks down in a small town, changes everyone's lives. That's Tu Wong Fu. Okay, I'm going to have to watch that. Oh, Meg Ryan is now directing, according to Wikipedia. Who knew Pierce Brosnan could sing, right? Pure Luck with Martin Short, the most hilarious movie. Ooh, all the hand sanitizing recently reminded me of Windex use in My Big Fat Greek Wedding, right? Put some Windex on it. The Twilight series, last time, a few times ago, I think it was this time last year, I made my mom watch the entire Twilight series with me. She loved it. And I think she said she's Team Jacob, or was it Team Edward? Mom, you'll have to let us know in the chat. I feel like it was Jacob. But as soon as I say that, I feel like it was Edward. So jury's out. Mom will have to let us know. I'm Team Dr. Carlisle. Peter, whatever his name is a very handsome man. I don't need Edward or Jacob. They're too young for me. That just feels weird. But I'll take Carlisle. Oh, shoot. Have you watched Calendar Girls? Nope. Janet says, good evening. What are you sewing tonight? This. This is what I'm making. Karen says, it was funny when I saw Mamma Mia musical. I was surprised I knew every song. I was like, okay, this is stupid. I say all the time I don't like ABBA, right? And then I'll watch Mamma Mia. And somebody was like, oh, you like ABBA? I was like, no. And then I start singing the songs from Mamma Mia. I feel like the right response would have been like, is that song by ABBA? And they'd be like, yeah. And they'd be like, yes. And when I thought that in my head, I immediately thought of the scene from Elf, which is one of my favorite movies of all time, where he's sitting at the table with his dad and his dad's wife and his half brother, and he's pouring syrup on something, and he was like, she was like, you like sugar, don't you? And he was like, is there sugar and syrup? And she was like, uh-huh. And he was like, yes. Yes. Is there sugar and syrup? Yes. This is the Ginger Quilter project from the January 2023 box. She gave us 5 half-yard cuts of these beautiful art gallery prints and a variety of different pinks and a pattern that she wrote with some other fun supplies. If you rewind back to the beginning of the video, you can see everything that was in there. And then when you see all the contents, you can just hit that little live button. It'll bring you right back to the live part of tonight's live stream. And that's if you're watching live. If you're watching the replay, I don't know. Oh, huh. Recently found out that Drew Barrymore is the daughter of John Barrymore, who is the actor from the Gunsmoke movies. Cool. I just watched Elf for the first time this Christmas. Where have you been? Oh my gosh, it's a great movie. What did you think? Spoiler alert, I want you to tell me you loved it. Santa's coming, 10 a.m. Santa's coming. Santa At the beginning of the movie, Buddy is leaving the North Pole because he's going to go find his dad in New York City. And so he's walking out and he's walking past like the snowman that talks, you know, like the snowman from Rudolph and stuff. And he passes a narwhal and the narwhal pops out of the ocean and goes, "Bye, buddy. Hope you find your dad." And this is a movie that several of us at work love and tend to quote. And so one of the guys that I work with used to sit right by the door to the office. So every time somebody left, he'd go, "Bye," whatever. And it was "Hope you find your dad." Like every single time. It wasn't everybody. It was just like the people that were on our team. He'd be like, "Bye, hope you find your dad." Oh, I love that movie. World's best cup of coffee. Congratulations. Oh, hello, Pam. Christmas vacation. Why is the carpet wet, Todd? I don't know, Margot. I've been quoting that one all Christmas. That's another classic for us, too. I never seen Elf. I'm so ashamed. Eric, you need to fix that. Come on now. Come on. Hi, this is Buddy. What's your favorite color? Or also from Christmas Vacation is something. I don't want to spend the holidays dead. Clark, Audrey's frozen from the waist down. Her eyes are frozen shut. She'll see it later. Hello, Baze. A Beautiful Mind. Oh, I haven't seen that in a long time. A Man Called Otto. I know that one. Yes. I love the book A Man Called Of, so I am looking forward to seeing Tom Hanks in A Man Called Otto. I don't know that I saw it, but is that new? Or I feel like I saw it, but I don't remember. We'll have to see. That's a quality piece of furniture, Clark. If you don't mind me asking, how much does that set you back? I just rode into town on fumes. If you don't mind, me and the missus like to get you something real nice. Eddie. Oh, shoot. Oh, poor Clark. Real nice. Why is the carpet wet, Todd? I don't know, Margot. Ah, shoot. Where are you going to put the tree, Clark? Bend over and I'll show you. How dare you talk to me that way? I wasn't talking to you. Oh, I cracked myself up. Wasn't talking to you. He was an extra in the John Wayne movie as a teen. Awesome. How about Honey, I Shrunk the Kids? Oh. Oh no, Shirley's Bearded Dragon is not doing so good. I'm sorry, honey. Here's an old one for you. Paint Your Wagon. Yeah, I don't know that one. I'm not a fan of slapstick comedies, so I'm not fond of Elf, Christmas Vacation, or any movies with Jim Carrey. All right, that's it, Mary. We're done. That's it, because I love them. I don't care. I love them. I love them, love them, love them. They make me laugh. I like to be, they're stupid, and I like them. I laugh because they're stupid. I like comedies, but in a sitcom format. Gotcha. That's okay. I'll keep you. But I won't force you to watch Elf with me. The Time Traveler's Wife. I have that book. I haven't read it yet. I'm on my last strip set, y'all. Dreams are just a wish is just a dream you wish to come true. We played a game last night, Jason and I, where I YouTubed the theme song to random TV shows to see if he could guess the TV show just by the intro song, and most of them he did. The two that he missed was Clarissa Knows It All from Nickelodeon and Out of This World, which was probably an obscure TV show that nobody even remembers, but I absolutely loved and watched the heck out of. It's about this girl, Evie, whose dad was an alien, and her mom was a human, and she gets her alien powers and talks to her dad through this cube thing. It's weird. But I watched it, and Small Wonder was another one that I used to watch too. Save the neck for me, Clark. Top Gun and Maverick, fantastic. Yes, I'll agree with that. Ooh, The Proposal. Yes, with Sandra Bullock. I love her in just about everything I've seen. Oh, brother, where art thou? Says Donna. Hey, Donna Forrest is in the house. What? What's up, Texas? How the puppies and the horses? Oh, so Terry remembers Out of This World. Awesome. Texas Donna in the house. Pretty Woman. Yes. Yeah. It corners like it's on rails. Love that movie. Stop fidgeting. You look gorgeous when you're very beautiful when you're not fidgeting. That's what it is. Something like that. How'd you like the opera, dear? I almost pissed my pants. She said better than Pirates of Penzance. Oh. Risky Business. That's a good one. I see all you out there talking about the toilet being full. I remember that scene. That's a great scene, but I don't want to say the line. Because it's got a bad word in it, and I don't want to say it out loud. You guys know what I'm doing? This is the last strip set. I just turned on my iron, so I'm going to have to press all these. Sandra Bullock, right? Yep. Night, everyone. Good night, Sharon. She said it's 3:30 in the 3:30 in the AM. Comes early. Bonnie Hunter, Under the Needle. The Notebook. What lies beneath? Whoa, Amy just took it to a dark place. Dogs and horses are fat and sassy. Hi, VR. How are you? The Lake House. You remember? Oh, that's such a good movie. I love The Lake House. Keanu Reeves and Sandra Bullock. What's not to love? All right, let's get this pressing going. So on and press forth. Coat, not code. Okay. Craft On and so forth says, do you know they couldn't find the right coat for her to wear until one of the people saw a girl on the street with it, so they bought it right off of her on the spot. Crocodile Dundee. Something's Got to Give. Love that house. Oh, Something's Got to Give is a good movie. And Diane Keaton, right? Oh my gosh, I love her. I was always happy they made a love story after Speed. That's true. They are both in that movie, weren't they? Miss Congeniality. Yes, that's a good one. The Help. I never looked at the chocolate pie the same way. Oh. Wait for my iron to heat up. Hello, VR. These are the, she said, VR said, I love the colors. They are beautiful. Thank you. I did not pick them. They are from the January 2023 Ginger Quilter box. Say it with me. We're going to make this quilt out of 5 half-yard cuts in varying shades of pink that Natalie Pratt put in the Ginger Quilter box this month. Ooh, The Devil Wears Prada is good. While You Were Sleeping, Back to the Future. It's heated up. So I finger pressed all of these strip sets so that the seams are going underneath the dark fabric. So pressing this should go pretty easily. I'm just gonna bring the hot iron in, and first I'm gonna kind of smooth it out with my hands to make sure everything's laying the right way, and then I'll run my iron over it. And it's hot enough that I can probably press all of these without putting it back in the cradle, but I don't have anywhere else to set the iron while I'm readjusting my fabric. So I'm just choosing to put it back in the cradle, not because I need it to heat up, but because I want it out of the way and I don't want it to melt my mat or my sewing machine or scorch my fabric or burn my hand. So that's a safe place for the iron to be. And then once that's done, I'm just going to fold it in however many that was. And I'm going to set it over there. Not a romantic movie, but Twister. Oh, Twister's a good movie. Hey, and your favorite, we're not talking about like your favorite rom-coms. We're talking about just like your go-to movies. What are some of the good movies that you like? Oh, that's on. I'm going to watch it. Twister did have an underlying romance to it, Mary says. Yes, Willy Wonka. That's good. We got cows. Oh, we got cows. I remember that. Willy Wonka with Gene Wilder. So my daughter, Zoe, started watching Willy Wonka several years ago. She was much younger, and she only wanted to watch the Gene Wilder one. She didn't want to watch the Johnny Depp one. She wanted to watch the original one. I was like, yes, good girl. We like Gene Wilder in this house. So pretty. Ba, ba, bum, bum, bum. All the Lethal Weapons and Die Hard. Katrina says. All right, Katrina. Katina. All right, here's the question though. Is Die Hard a Christmas movie? We're about to divide the entire live audience right now. Let me know in the live chat. Is Die Hard a Christmas movie? I'll tell you what I think after you all answer that. Gone with the Wind is my all-time favorite, Donna says. My mom loves Gone with the Wind too. Spaceballs is one heck of a funny movie. Yes, ma'am, it is. Mary says, no, it is not. Katina says, yes, it is. No, yes, no, yes, yes, yes. Spaceballs. Yes, 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 no. Yes, 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 no. Yes, totally, yes, 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 yes. I have never watched Gone with the Wind. I like Harry Potter. Yes, but action-packed. Yes. Grease. Yes. Oh no. Oh no. No, there's a no. How is Zoe doing? She's doing great. Cheaper by the dozen is good. No, just made it Christmas time. Yes, yes, no. Late to the party. I say no to Die Hard. Hi, Susan. Spaceballs, yes, once. Teresa said it shouldn't be a Christmas movie. I say it's not a Christmas movie. but maybe I didn't pay enough attention to the plot. Won't ironing on top of your mat damage it? I do this all the time and I have no problems. I will, but this isn't just a ironing mat. There's a couple of layers on the bottom of this that prevent this mat from getting too hot. But if I have had instances where doing this in the same spot on this ironing board for too long will cause this to bubble just a little bit. And it calms right down if I just set something on it to flatten it out, and it goes right back into shape. Mary said, you are keeping up with the chat very well there, Becca. Busting a gut here. Well, it's nice that the computer is able to keep up with the chat. That's been part of the problem why I haven't been able to keep up with the chat, is because the computer has been just like not able to keep up with what I needed it to do. And then I took it in and they replaced both of the fans, and voila! I have tech back. How about yours, mine, and ours? I like Die Hard. It is action-packed, but my favorite saying is what Bruce was said, and I can't say it because it's... Oh, okay. Oh, no. Kathleen says, I could cry. I need a serger overlocker. It's an exhausting process. Okay. I'm sorry. Oop, 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 oop. Awkward Quilter GA, a.k.a. Fishing for T-Dog. That's a mouthful of a name. But... they're talking about Lucille Ball, and she agrees with Donna about Lucille Ball. Oh, Linda agrees with me. Die Hard is not a Christmas movie. Death becomes her. Mary said, it's a technical miracle. Yippee-ki-yay. Yippee-ki-yay. Oh, wait, there's a bad word at the end of that. I'm just going to not say it. Coyote ugly. Okay. Not a Christmas movie. However, not Christmas without it, Kathleen says. Watch it all year. Hey, you know what? My favorite Christmas movies, I'll watch all year too. And some of them are not politically correct. But they are classics and I will watch them. Holiday Inn is one of my favorite. I watch it every year. Watch it every year. That is not politically correct. It is definitely from a different time. There's something about the memory associated with the movie. Hocus Pocus. Watch it every year as a family. Do you like the new Hocus Pocus or just the first one? Love Lucille Ball. Yes. Bruce Willis says it's not a Christmas movie, Susie says. Uh-oh. Well, if Bruce Willis said it's not a Christmas movie, then sorry, y'all lost. Ooh, Jingle All the Way with Arnold Schwarzenegger. Grinch is an all-year movie. Yeah. Just because a film was released at Christmas does not make it a Christmas movie in my book, says Susan. You're out. Beaches. Oh, that's a good movie too. I love that one. And also Big Business. That's another good one. I like that. Miracle on 34th Street and It's a Wonderful Life are my favorites, says Bambi. E.T. used to watch that every Thanksgiving. Ooh, so my parents split up for a while when I was about 5 years old, and E.T. was in the movies, and my dad took a date to the drive-in to watch E.T., and I begged him to let me go, and I remember him telling me no, I couldn't go, but my dad ended up taking me on his date to the drive-in to watch E.T. And I feel like it was a double feature because I feel like I was only allowed to watch E.T. and then the second movie I had to go to sleep in the back of the car or something. I don't remember. Oh, I got sneezed. Oh no. Sorry, I have a lapel mic on and that would have been very loud. You're welcome. I saved your ears. All the Toy Story movies, those are good. Ooh, Secret of My Success with Michael J. Fox. I had a huge crush on Michael J. Fox. Back to the Future, Secret of My Success. That doctor movie where he's a doctor in an old town. I don't remember what that one's called. Oh, Family Ties. Teen Werewolf. Oh, Michael J. Fox. But of course, he was known for Back to the Future and Family Ties. Ooh, not a Christmas movie, but my family watches Step Brothers every year. Daddy's Home, those are both good movies. I like the first one and the second one with Mark Wahlberg and Will Ferrell. Doc Hollywood, that's it, yes. Me too, until he married that Tracy person. Oh gosh, Mary. I don't know anything about his wife. Good luck with getting the top done. Have a good night. Blessed be. Blessed be. Practical Magic. Anything with Sandra Bullock. And isn't Nicole Kidman in that too? Somebody said that they are a Star Wars family. Caddyshack. Europe. Doc Hollywood. All right. Practical Magic was a good movie too. I liked that one. All right, here we go. Now all of my strip sets are, oh, not ironed. I got one more. And I need to wipe my nose. I like old movies. The Thin Man series is fun, Holiday said. Ooh, Grease is a good movie. Yeah, that's a good one. Star Wars! You're welcome. That's my Chewbacca noise. Green Lantern, what? I think you were probably the only one that loves Green Lantern. I did watch it. It was interesting. Have you seen For the Love of the Game, Love Kevin Costner? No, I haven't. I hated the Star Wars movies because kids would always call me Jabba the Hutt. Oh, Eric, I'm so sorry. Kids are cruel. Was that you, Chewbacca? Yes, it was. You're welcome. Funny story. So I used to, oh gosh, I used to have a license plate that said Chewbecca, C-H-E-W-B or C-H-W-B-E-C-A. And my mom always called me Chewbecca growing up. It was the whole thing. And we went to Disney World in 2016 and took the kids. I had taken Zoe a couple of times before, but this time we took Jason's oldest daughter and her half-sister. So anyway, my sister and her ex and their kid went, and it was a big trip. So we go, and this one morning I wake up, and I've just, like, every morning I was waking up and I had a great big sinus headache. Sometimes when I wake up, I get a sinus headache that's right here at the front of my head, and it's just horrible. And the only thing that I can do to make it go away is some ibuprofen or something. Once I usually sit up and move, it's okay, but it's like the sinus pressure just builds up. If I sleep with a humidifier, it helps. But there's something about this room. Every morning when we were at Disney World, I woke up with a massive headache. And so this one morning we were supposed to go to Hollywood Studios, and I woke up with a massive headache. So I sent everybody on without me, and I told them I would catch up with them in about an hour. I just needed some time to get up and get going. So I debated about just laying in bed and sleeping and then maybe getting up later. But I thought, I'm gonna be miserable no matter what. I might as well get up and take a hot shower while I'm waiting for the ibuprofen to kick in. So I go, I get in the shower. The steam, of course, helps with the sinuses. Take my hot shower and I get ready to go to the park. And every day that I was there, I put my hair in a ponytail with this ponytail holder that I still have that is mouse ears, but they're furry like Chewbacca. And it has the bandolier across one of the ears. So I put my hair in a ponytail with the Chewbacca ponytail holder and I situated it so it was literally like right on top of my head, and the fur that was on the ears on the ponytail holder matched my hair color pretty well, so it kind of looked like that's what I did with my hair, but I didn't. Anyway, so I go and I decide, well, I'm gonna head over, and I get there and I pulled up on my app and I saw that the line for Chewbacca was like 10 or 15 minutes, which is Disney speak for there's no line. Just come walk right in. They never make anything less than 10 or 15 minutes. So I was like, all right, I'm going to go. So I go to the area where the Star Wars meet and greet was with Kylo Ren and Chewbacca. And there was a photo pass person there, and she took a few pictures of me. And then I was like, okay, I'm going to do this. This is going to be on my own. I'm not going to meet Chewbacca with anybody else. I'm just going to do this for me, and then I'll catch up with the rest of the family. So I walk in, I go in, I meet Chewbacca, it's just me, and he doesn't have his voice, he's not talking. It's not, his voice needed a rest when I met him. So he was gesturing to have a conversation with me during the meet and greet, and where we met him, they had like a little backdrop that showed like the galaxy. And so he went over and he pointed to himself and pointed to the map, and then he pointed to me. And I'm just like giddy and stupid. And so I looked at the map and I pointed to the same spot that he pointed to, and he shook his head and he pointed to himself and pointed to that spot in the map and then pointed to me again. And I nodded and I went, yeah, there. I went, me? There. And then I looked at him. You could tell he was a little confused. And I went, Chewbacca? Chewbacca. And then I pointed to the ears. And he got it at that point, and he had to have been laughing. So I tell you all of that to tell you later, towards the end of the day, we were getting ready to go watch Fantasmic. And before we headed over to get our seats, we decided we were all going to go do the meet and greet with Chewbacca and Kylo Ren, because some of us hadn't done that. And I was like, that's fine, let's go. So we're standing in line as a family, all of us, there's like 8 of us, to go see Chewbacca first. And we get there, we go to walk in, the cast members allow us to walk in, and I decide to stand at the back because everybody else hadn't met him yet, and I wanted them to have the interaction because I already had my time. So they walk in, they all like do their hugs, and they start getting lined up for the picture, and I walk around the corner, and he recognized me. Because the ears, and he pointed at the ears, and then he made the Chewbacca noise, and I was so giddy. I was like this, like jumping up and down and laughing and giddy, and then I gave him a hug. And hindsight, I looked back on it, I was like, man, I must have been hugging him for a very long time, because when I was looking at the PhotoPass pictures, I had pictures of me and just like pure joy, just this huge smile across my face, just like, I looked like a kid. But then there was like 20 pictures of Becca hugging the Wookiee. So I told Jason, I was like, man, I must have been hugging him for a long time because there's a lot of pictures. And he's like, yeah, we didn't think you were going to let go. So that's my Chewbacca story. So yeah, spoiler alert, if you ever visit my studio, I actually have a corner dedicated to the Wookiee. I love Chewbacca, but I don't like things of Chewbacca where Chewbacca looks realistic. I like cartoony things of Chewbacca. So like, for example, I have what's the bobbleheads, the PopCap bobbleheads of Chewbacca. I have those. I have a couple of stuffed animals of Chewbacca. I have figurines of Goofy dressed as Chewbacca. That's kind of what I like. And I have a picture hanging on my wall that if you've ever seen studio tours of my space, you'll see it. It's like a baby version of Chewbacca. It's a print that I bought from Disney World when we went. So yeah, I like Chewbacca. So there you go. Becca, you seized the moment. That's all. Yes, I did. That is so funny, Becca, but it's very sweet memory too. It is. That was my one memory for that year, quickly followed by going next door to meet Kylo Ren. And I of course had to give Kylo Ren the evil eye. So the picture of us standing with Kylo Ren, like my sister and her husband and their kid are standing there in their pose. The rest of the family's all posed, and I'm standing there like this, like 2 feet away from Kylo Ren, just looking at him out of the side of my eye purposefully. I'm just like, oh yeah, that was a good trip. I'm ready to go back to Disney World. It's been a long time. It was 2016, 2017. I can't remember. I think it was 2017 that we went. And I love Disney World. And I'm ready to go back. Yeah. All right. What do we got in the chat? I actually thought I was going to die when, let's just not talk about that. That's sad. My husband bought it. He usually doesn't like the thriller style movies. I do, so I have high hopes. Okay. Okay, gots to head home. Fun chatting with you ladies and gents. Have a great weekend. Goodbye, Mr. Eric. When Star Wars first came out, I saw it 13 times opening weekend, Susan Year Out says. Michael J. Fox and that Tracy have been married for 35 years. Oh gosh. Aunt Maggie said yes, because it was Ryan Reynolds. Okay, if we're going to talk about men that we have, celebrities that we have crushes on, I don't normally have a celebrity crush. But if I had to have one, it would be Ryan Reynolds. He's very easy to look at, but that man also makes me laugh. And there is something that just makes me, I find guys attractive that are humorous and make me like, that is a very attractive quality to me. So yeah, Ryan Reynolds. He's also very married. He is also very much out of my league. And I am also very happily married to a man that makes me laugh and I think is very cute. So I'll just watch his movies with my husband, who also thinks he's hilarious and watches them too. So that's awesome. Okay. So Terry says, my Shih Tzu in my profile picture looks like Chewbacca. Sam Elliott and Tom Selleck. Was 1987 the one and only time I was at Disneyland. I've never been to Disneyland. I've only been to Disney World. Crap. Mary says, I don't know who Ryan Reynolds is. Note to self, Miss. Oh, goodness. I will introduce you. Don't worry. Easy on the eyes. That is, yes. How do you people not know who Ryan Reynolds is? That's the second person that's like, do not know who Ryan Reynolds is. Come on. Okay, so Ryan Reynolds played in The Proposal with Sandra Bullock. He also played in Two Guys, a Girl in a Pizza Place. It was a sitcom years and years and years ago that I don't think did great. He did Deadpool. He did Green Lantern. He was in the new Christmas movie Spirited with Will Ferrell. Bradley Cooper. All right. Have to head out. Thanks for the laugh. So Becca, Deadpool. Do not watch movies or TV. Okay, then you can do that. Sam Elliott can park his boots. Just saying, Kathleen says. All right, guys, listen, it's almost 10 o'clock. I'm going to take a bio break, as Ian would say, freshen up a little bit, and then I'm going to hop on over to Donna from Handmade by Ying. So if you are looking to continue the party, you guys can look up her channel, Robert Redford. Oh, wait, I got one more story to tell you, and then I'll go. Blake Lively and Ryan Reynolds make an awesome pair. I'm so happy. Like, they both make me laugh. Anyway, so I remember when I was in high school, there was a guy I was talking to on the phone that went to a different school, and I don't even remember exactly how it went, but there were a number of my friends that had come into the place where I worked, and one of my coworkers was like, you know everybody. Everybody you know is coming in here. You just know everybody. I was like, that's not true. She's like, you knew everybody that came in today. I was like, I don't know him. And I pointed to the guy that was sitting out in the dining room, and it turned out to be the guy that I was talking with and subsequently started dating for a number of years. But I think, and I can't remember what the line was, but the Robert Redford piece made me remember that story because there was something about Robert Redford in that conversation. I think I said something about like he was cute, or I didn't know Robert Redford, or something like that. I don't know, whatever. Doesn't matter. Whatever. Listen, I'm ending the live stream tonight. Thank you so much for hanging out with me. It was a lot of fun. Don't forget to head over to Donna's if you're looking for something to continue doing tonight. I'll see you guys there. Bye!